today for the Bitcoin price. Dear ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely crazy. Seriously, when I'm done with you in this video, just wait until the end. Just wait. I don't really know even how I can phrase this in words, but there's one chart which I stumbled upon, right, in my morning research. It's like 7 a.m. in the morning, just had my cold brew, my water, not expecting anything, looking into the charts and finding this thing. And whereas it really looks pretty annoying and disgusting, horrible on the markets, right? I mean, I just looked at the sentiment. It's horrible. The gainers losers ratio is crazy. Literally everyone was losing money recently trading wise. But there's one chart which speaks a completely different language. One chart which screams bullishness in these bearish times. And this is what I want to talk about as some kind of contrarian video. Let's go straight into it. I want to keep it as easy and simple as possible. But this is a chart which you certainly have to see while we are enjoying here the sunrise in the morning. Let's go straight into it, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty crazy stuff, actually, to be honest. And yes, I will go into my trades and everything, which they've been looking nicer before, to be honest, right? But yeah, I just want to tell you, wait until I show you. But first of all, let's talk about this one. I was posting here the Bitcoin monthly RSI. So what you can see here is the last 10 years for Bitcoin. This is the monthly chart. And I was saying this is the monthly RSI hopium. Why? Well, let's go straight into it. And actually, let me quickly show you here my trades. Right here you can see the Tron trade, yes, still in a profit. It was more before. ENA also in a profit. It was more before. Solana 800,000 in a profit. You might say, yeah, that's nice, but I think it was at like 1.8 million or something. XRP was also at 1.5 million. It's now just at $1 million in a profit. And the long-term Bitcoin trade, 12.5 million US dollars in a profit, was actually racking in more than 15 million US dollars. Well, what does it mean for Bitcoin right now? Well, let's talk about that, right? Let's go straight into it. And what you can see here is the monthly candles for Bitcoin, right? For the last 10 years in between the support and resistance. And what I want to put your focus on here is the RSI on the bottom. As you can see, the top of the RSI, which is the relative strength index and actually indicating whether Bitcoin is overbought or oversold, is the tops are getting lower and lower every 4 years at every cycle top. We still have very high tops. We are still getting overbought. But of course, as the market cap of Bitcoin is increasing, naturally, the state of it as an asset being overbought decreases slightly over time, right? That is, of course, to be expected. And that is exactly what we are seeing here with this downward sloping trend line on the RSI on the bottom. However, if we are going into it, you can see that Bitcoin RSI here is still away, kind of far away from its expected value of, I would say, at least a 90, right? We have reached something like 78. So on the weekly, yes, we were overbought, but on the monthly, we have not been overbought. So this cycle here is stretching a little bit longer than it should. But not only that, also here the resistance actually is predicting a quite higher price, and you can adjust this to the upside and the downside, but it is expecting a higher price than where we are at right now, especially in confluence with what we are seeing here on the bottom, the Bitcoin price still being kind of far away from being overbought. And there's one thing which is very clear. A bear market doesn't end before Bitcoin is heavily oversold on the monthly. And usually a bull market doesn't end before Bitcoin is, wow, the wind in the morning, man. Usually not having that problem. I don't record so early. The Bitcoin is not overbought. The Bitcoin bull market is not ending before Bitcoin is not overbought. So far, at least on the monthly. And this hasn't happened so far. So in accordance to that specific chart, which at least in the past hasn't failed within the last 10, 12 years, is predicting there is quite some more upside to go for Bitcoin. And I wanted to leave this small token of bullishness for you, because I know you get enough bearishness already from the sentiment, from the news, from people tweeting and everything out there. Let me know what you think about that. Smash up the like button to a new all-time high. We are going to see each other very soon in the next one on MMCrypto. As always, guys, as always, bye.